Take your seat. Enter the new era. F1 22. Do you want to know what it's like? How it feels behind the wheel? On the most exclusive asphalt in the world. 1,000 horsepower at your command. Speed like you've never known. Millimeters between fame and failure. Milliseconds between first and forgotten. Take your seat. Enter the new era. F1 22. Do you want to know what it's like? How it feels behind the wheel. On the most exclusive asphalt in the world. 1,000 horsepower at your command. Speed like you've never known. Millimeters between fame and failure. Milliseconds between first and forgotten. Take your seat. Enter the new era. F1 22. Want to know what it's like? How it feels behind the wheel. On the most exclusive asphalt in the world. 1,000 horsepower at your command. Speed like you've never known. Millimeters between fame and failure. Milliseconds between first and forgotten. Take your seat. Enter the new era. F1 22. Want to know what it's like? How it feels behind the wheel. On the most exclusive asphalt in the world.
And it's lights out, away we go. A beautiful start by Samuel King, who started on pole here, and B-Wall squeezing his way, and he gets knocked in there. A whole lot of work for B-Wall to do now, who is in 5th position. Oh no! That is not the start that B-Wall wanted to have, and Joel Kamadi pushes Samuel King a little wide and takes the leadership of this race. And for Samuel King, more problems are coming his way because Kadugala seems to be coming to overtake him as well. Does Kadugala get the inside? Yes, he does, and he overtakes him. Goes into 2nd position. Quite beautiful fashion here, but B-Wall is coming back ever so fiercely as well. Man, guys, we're going in for some serious overtakes here because everyone is separated by just 0.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds, 0.4 seconds. B-Wall swerves a little bit and they collide again. Not what B-Wall wants to see. And Eric goes off and finds himself in 5th position. B-Wall now has all to do after creating the kind of work that he had done here in Abu Dhabi. Kadugala being hunted down by Samuel King. 0.4 seconds. Joel Kamadi sets the fastest lap. For B-Wall, it's a whole lot of work to do again. But he knows that the fight between Samuel King and Kadugala will be very beneficial for him. So he needs to be disciplined, he needs to keep pushing. Quite the race we're having, really. .2 seconds separating Samuel King and Kadugala. Pushes a little bit wide. Can he overtake Kadugala? Yes, he does. And now Kadugala may get a little bit of DRS support, because now they are going into the DRS zone and Kadugala gets his man, overtakes Samuel King, and Samuel King will now have all to do. Goes off wide. Can he overtake his man? An inch of a car. Yes, he does. He gets the inside and he overtakes. Kadugala gets the inside again and he pushes him wide. No, this is not what either one of these drivers wanted to be involved in, but it is what is happening. That's a very tricky turn at sector 3. On board with Samuel King, who is hunting down Kadugala. And now, for Samuel King, there is problems coming behind him because B-Wall is right around the corner.
You guys. I thought I said fastest lap. Everyone is coming in their own.
And Gerald Hamilton may be getting another penalty because he just cannot keep on the track. B-Wall closing down to 0.8 seconds. Samuel King closing the gap down to 0.7 seconds. This is going to be Sochi all over again. And Kadugala is not happy with what he has just done, because now Samuel King is getting close, but Kadugala protects his inside and gets the inside yet again. Beautiful defending from Kadugala. Round the apex there. 3 laps done of the 28. 25 laps to go. And here comes B-Wall. Can he make the overtake? Not yet. He needs to keep pushing right about here. And they get away. But he's keeping within. He's not a happy man. The team radio is not one you want to be able to write home about. And B-Wall continue to swap on this track. pressure mounting on B-Wall. He won in Sochi. Can he win in Abu Dhabi? The Marina Bay is testing all the drivers, giving everyone something to ponder on, something to worry about. Well, if we were looking for races, we have gotten the races, and B-Wall, the pressure is mounting, and Samuel King has spun around. That may just have gifted B-Wall, who needed a bit of glimmer of hope to get back into this race. He gets into third position. Eric, he was nowhere for this race. He's gotten back into it as well. He finds himself in fourth position. And now for Samuel King, all to do. Does Eric have some DRS? No. B-Wall, can he continue to push and close the gap between him and Kadugala? The difference between number 1 up to number 4 is incredibly 1 minute. 1 second actually. And now it's coming down to 0.7 and 0.9. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of race we love to see. Eric with the blunder there. He was getting close to B-Wall, and then he just made a slight blunder. And now he has a lot of work to do. Eric is being hunted by Samuel King. Eric is hunting B-Wall. Well, 0.6 seconds separating B-Wall from Eric. 0.4 seconds separating Eric from Samuel King. And if you wanted to see drama, this is the moment. As for Gerald Hamilton, all we are hearing is punches and scrabbles with his brakes. And that only means that the struggles are getting tighter. And here comes Eric on B-Wall. Does he make the overtake? Does he get his man? Yes, he gets. The man gets a full 2 cars length on B-Wall. And now B-Wall, with all to do, tries to get into the inside. He gets the inside and it takes Eric out of it. Gets to protect his overtake. This is what you signed up for. And here comes Samuel King on B-Wall. Does he get B-Wall? He gets the inside, pushes B-Wall a little bit wide, and B-Wall comes back right at it, and he's pushed off. But it comes back. Oh. Well, you've got to applaud B-Wall for how he's been able to maintain his lead with everything that is being thrown at him. And he's been pushed wide by Samuel King. A little bit of dirty driving by Samuel King here made it to get some bit of punishment from the federation, but we'll wait and see. B-Wall, at the start of the season, B-Wall was the boy that everyone was beating up on, and now he's the one that is giving everyone a nightmare. What a way to protect himself. Actually, if there is going to be a TED talk on defending, B-Wall may be the professor to give a TED talk. Oh, and an overtake from Samuel King and from Kadugala has just come in, and B-Wall manages to protect himself from Samuel King. My goodness. My goodness. And here comes Eric. Can he get both drivers? No, he cannot. And they push B-Wall a little wide, but he manages to protect himself. And Samuel King goes into third after overtaking B-Wall. And now, yeah, guys, just like you, I'm also lost for words. B-Wall hunting and defending, everything being thrown at B-Wall, and B-Wall throwing everything at his defense. This is the thing These are the things that define drivers, and these are the moments that define teams and drivers and strategies. And Eric just goes a little wide, and B-Wall gets a bit of room to breathe. But Eric still with his mind inside. Joel Kamadi breathing now because it's 2.3 seconds where he's leading Kadugala, and Kadugala has a whole 4.6 seconds on Samuel King. What a race this is. 7 laps done. Imagine that. 21 laps to go. Yeah. You think you're at the edge of your seat? Not. And B1 has spun! Out of no one's fault. B1 spun, and now all the work that he had done has gone to waste. This is incredible. You don't often see this in Formula One. Well, I'm being reminded that B1 has pulled a total Charles Leclerc in this. A 3-second penalty to Gerald Hamilton. Gerald Hamilton may be looking at another disqualification here. B-Wall, so much work he put into this, and now so much to do. So much to do. Oh, what everyone has gone into the pit stop. Kadugala, Eric, everyone is in the pit. And guess who's come out first? Eric seems to be. Kadugala comes out to lead this race. Eric is in second, Joel Kamadi is in third, Samuel King is in fourth, and B-Wall is in fifth rather. Well, I've given everyone fourth position. Perhaps we could take that home anyway. If you're wondering, Abu Dhabi is driven anti-clockwise. Kadugala enjoying a 4 seconds cushion on Eric. Joel Kamadi in third, a whole 11 seconds behind Eric. Samuel King 6 seconds behind Joel Kamadi, and B-Wall is closing the gap between him and Samuel King. Well, Gerald Hamilton is not having the kind of race he wants to have. So another loss of points looking inside for him. Goes off wide again. Is really struggling with this track, Gerald Hamilton. Swerving around, going off the limits. Not the kind of race he wants to have, really, Gerald Hamilton. There's a little bit of breathing now because Kanim is leading this race. It's a whole 11 seconds ahead of Joel Kamadi. Kadugala is in third, 3 seconds behind Joel Kamadi. Samuel King is in fourth. B-Wall is in fifth. Well, Gerald Hamilton seems today he may have eaten the wrong matoke, or better yet, may have forgotten to eat kalo, because that is his table food. Might have gone for food that his stomach is not used to. And Joel Kamadi gets a 3-second penalty. Breathing space there for Kadugala. And Eric is in the pits, which means Joel Kamadi could go back into leading this race. Where does Eric come out from? Where will he come out from? And Eric comes out just ahead of his colleague Biwol. Just. Joel Kamadi looking to take this championship back home. This race rather. Because as things stand, Hamilton is the winner of the 2022 Formula One season as things stand. But we are in Abu Dhabi. There we go. Kadugala 1.5 seconds behind the race leader. Eric 1.4 seconds behind Samuel King. Biwol 3 seconds behind his teammate Eric. Everyone has pitted. We are going into some DRS zone, but no one seems to be in position to take advantage of that yet. .7 seconds separating Kadugala and the race leader. Is hunting, and there we go. On board with Kadugala as he hunts down the race leader. He needs to be able to maintain that pace, needs to be able to maintain that drive. Absolutely giving it everything. 1.1 second. I mean, you've got to love Joel Kamadi's resilience as well. He's been able to maintain it. He's been able to give it everything to push and push. But look at how beautiful the Marina Bay is. Sorry guys, we are not at the Marina Bay, we are the Yas Marina. Well, almost all the same. Ooh, Kadugala. .5 seconds separating Kadugala and the race leader. 0.1 seconds separating Samuel King, and it's 0.3. Can Samuel King get it? Kadugala pushed a little bit wide. And Bewell is coming as well. But here goes Eric trying to get the better of Samuel King. Does he get it? A bit of a car and he gets his man. Overtakes Samuel King. And now he has a chance to go for the race leaders. What an overtake from Eric. Samuel King not giving up yet. It's now 0.3 seconds. Ooh, went a little bit wide than it should have. Nothing is going right for Bewell today, because now it's a whole 6 seconds. As for Gerald Hamilton, it's a whole 1 minute behind everyone else. The fight for this race is on. Kadugala 0.7 seconds, looking at his man as we continue to push, but closely monitored by Samuel King. And there goes Samuel King on Eric. What an overtake. Beautifully done. Kadugala, and he's been knocked. Knocked by Joel Kamadi. No one loves Kadugala on this track at all. Because everyone often gets a chance to knock Kadugala once every time he seems to be having a good race. He gets knocked. Joel Kamadi should be giving back that position to Kadugala, but Kadugala is getting so close and looking at making another overtake. But the overtakes now have piled up, because 0.9, 0.8, 0.2. Yeah. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves. And there goes Eric on Samuel King. Eric, 0.2 seconds. They look to be not getting closer, but now he's getting close to his man. We're going into the DRS zone. Can he get some DRS support? It's a tight corner, and it doesn't get it. But look at all that pile up of these drivers. And there goes Eric on Samuel King. And there goes, oh, Eric. They collide and they touch, but just not yet. And almost taking out Kadugala again. Goodness me. Kadugala may need to go and have a conversation with his ancestors, because everyone milks an opportunity to push him off the track, and Kadugala is not willing to let go this time round. He's fighting back. As well, Samuel King and Eric collide, and that may be giving room to Bewell to get close. And Joel Kamadi creates enough gap between him and Kadugala. Yeah, guys, someone needs to get me some bit of water, because this race is turning into something I wasn't prepared for. 14 laps to go. Now 13 laps to go. Kadugala is not giving up. 0.6 seconds separating him and Joel Kamadi. Joel Kamadi not letting go as well. Well, I'm very certain that Gerald Hamilton may be getting disqualified any moment now. And here comes Kadugala. Does he get it? No. Joel Kamadi protects his in the inside line. And here comes Kadugala yet again. Pushing him and pushing him. As we get to just maneuver. We are here at the Yasmina. But look at those three drivers have a go at it. And there comes Eric. Kadugala is sandwiched between the two. But Kadugala is looking to get the better of his man. Does he have enough? He may just have enough, and he makes the overtake, goes and pushes them a little wide, and then he's clipped from the back. Ooh, and then oh no! And because of him trying to push, he ends up getting himself clipped and turns around, and he gets back to fighting for this second position. My goodness me. Eric hunting down Joel Kamadi. This is the battle. And Gerald Hamilton gets another 3-second penalty. Someone just disqualify him. Look at these two go. Joel Kamadi and Eric. And there they go. 0.2 seconds separating them. We are very far away from the DRS zone, but we are getting into a straight. And this may be where Eric made the corner comes right in the nick of time for Joel Kamadi. But Eric is not giving him room to breathe. Look at that. Look, and there we go, just a bit. Oh, the switcheroo did not work for Eric. Did not work for him. But he's not giving up yet. And there we go for the long stretch. And here comes Eric. Does he have enough pace on him to be able to make the overtake? Yes, he does. A whole 2 cars ahead of Joel Kamadi. And Eric takes the leadership of this race for the first time. And he goes, pushes it. But like, if anything we have remembered, if you make the overtake, you have got to defend as well, because here comes yet again Joel Kamadi. He makes the overtake. What a race these two are giving us. And Joe and Samuel King is looking at an overtake on Kadugala as well. My goodness. 1.3 seconds separate these two drivers. This is a mad race. Mad race, I tell you. Here at Yasmina. And Eric has pitted, Joel Kamadi has pitted, Samuel King has pitted, Biwol has pitted. What may this mean for Eric, who has stayed out with 10 laps to go? It's now about who comes out fast. Everyone. Kadugala comes out to third position, Bewell to fourth position, Samuel King is in fifth. As for Gerald Hamilton, we'll forget that he's a bit racing with us because he's a whole 1 minute behind. Eric is yet to pit. Eric is enjoying an incredible 18-second gap between him and Joel Kamade, but remember that he is yet to pit. Look at Eric go, enjoying the desert all by himself. Kadugala pushing. A 3-second penalty to Gerald Hamilton. Somebody save that man. Kadugala trying to get Joel Kamade. And Eric has entered into the pit, which now means Joel Kamade is into the lead of this race. Kadugala is in second. And Eric comes out just behind Kadugala, and now he's anti-Kadugala, who is hunting down Joel Kamade. 0.8 seconds separating Kadugala and Eric. 0.4 seconds separating Eric and Kadugala. Here we go. There goes Kadugala. Gets into the lead of this race. Joel Kamade almost clipped Kadugala, and Kadugala goes wide. Not the way he could have gone about that corner. Kadugala going at it again. Look at that. Joel Kamade was attacked from either sides, and now he finds himself in third position. What a race this is. All this battle and bickering is only helpful to Bewell, who is also being hunted down by Samuel King. 0.3 seconds separating Samuel King and Bewell. Can we get that? Bewell. Can we get that Bewell and Samuel King battle? Yes, we do. And here we go. Look at these two go. They have been such arch rivals. They have battled it from the beginning of the season, and they are going at it again. But Bewell is such a great defender. Eric, 0.4 seconds on the leader. And there goes Samuel King trying to go from the outside of Bewell. But Bewell, like I said, Bewell may need to give a masterclass on defending, because he's been absolutely brilliant with how he defends. In his rear view, we are seeing Samuel King. Can he go for it? Yes, he may be going for it, but does he have the inside? He gets his man, but Bewell, like I said, knows how to defend this. And Samuel King now going for the overtake. Bewell continues just about it to defend himself. The battle for first, Kadugala is in now first, and now Eric has all to do. Joel Kamade has to do as well. Well, Samuel King not giving up on Bewell yet. Guys, we don't know which battle to give you first, but we'll go to the race leaders because, well, we need to know who is going to win this race. But the mid-table battle is absolutely fascinating. And a 3 seconds penalty has been given to Eric.
Thank you. That was the
A
fight.
3 second penalty given to Eric. That only means that if Eric is to win this race, he needs to win by a difference of 4 seconds. But if you have seen anything with 7 laps to go, you cannot have those seconds unless everyone else spins. Unless everyone else spins. And that is not what Joel Kamadi would have wanted. It's gone a little wide on that turn in sector 1. And here comes Eric on Kadugala. Any moment now we could see a bit of drama as we go into that stretch. Here comes Eric. He gets Kadugala and he overtakes him. And Kadugala is coming into the inside. He gets that inside line, makes the overtake, and he gets back to leading this race. Yeah, this is what we signed up for the last race of the season. We wanted drama, we've gotten drama, and here comes Eric yet again. 0.5 seconds separating these two. No DRS in sight. It's all to do. Gerald Hamilton has pitted. That could only mean that he may come out a whole 2 minutes behind. 6 laps to go. 0.3 seconds separating Eric and Kadugala. But as things stand, if the race ends like this, Eric will finish in 3rd. He needs to win this race by a difference of 4, and he goes for the overtake on Kadugala here, and he just about gets it. Kadugala trying to go for the switcheroo here, ultimately pushing Eric a little bit, and he gets to make the overtake. These two have battled and battled. Samuel King overtakes Gerald Bewall, and he gets to have an incredible 3-second gap on Bewall. Well, Bewall, who won in Soke, is not having the race that he wanted to have. And Kadugala gets a bit of support from the back markers there. Kadugala may need to ask Eric what he stole from him, because the man has been on his neck ever since he came out of the pit. Eric, 0.5 seconds to Kadugala. And Samuel King is in the pit. Now he comes out behind Bewall, who is in 4th, and Bewall is a whole 7 seconds behind. And there goes Eric on Kadugala. But Kadugala, beautiful defending from Kadugala, absolutely beautiful. Eric not giving up yet, but Kadugala understanding what needs to be done in those apexes. Joel Kamadi started the race well, looked like he was going to win it, and now looks like he may be settling for 2nd. Eric now 0.8 seconds behind Kadugala. Bewell, having still very good tires, could see him out to the end of this race. Well, Bewell makes an overlap on Gerald Hamilton. Everyone has overlapped Gerald Hamilton, the championship leader. The interesting thing about this championship so far is that at the beginning of the season, Gerald Hamilton seemed like he was the driver to beat the entire season, but ever since everyone has been going at it, it looks like the gap has really closed down on talent, and now everyone seems to be able to race with him. But it's going to be interesting as well come next season, because next season it's all going to be manual. It's all going to be the drivers to work hard. There's going to be lots and lots of damages. There's going to be, you know, the safety car deployed as well, you know, and all these things. So next season is going to be pretty harder. But a reminder that next season will be starting in March, the same as the Formula 1 calendar. .4 seconds separating Eric. 3-second penalty to Bewell.
The pressure also reduces, man. Shit.
Joel Kabadi just, you know, sarcastically said that the pressure has reduced from Bewell because of the 3-second penalty. That 3-second penalty could come really handy for Samuel King. And here goes Eric on Kadugala yet again. And Samuel King is into the barriers again. Samuel King had been given an advantage by the Formula 1 gods, and he took advantage. And Eric makes an overtake on Kadugala, but Kadugala, not giving up, comes back to hunt him down, pushes him a little bit, and Eric is not given up yet. A reminder that Eric has to win this race by a difference of 4 seconds or a difference of 3.5 seconds if he's to win this race. 3 laps to go. He has 3 laps to create that time difference. Otherwise, he could finish second, because guess what? Joel Kamadi is a whole 3.8 seconds behind them. And here comes Kadugala, not ready to sacrifice this championship win yet. And Gerald Hamilton into the barriers again. Well, someone may need to save him from his misery. Last time he came here with someone in hand, perhaps that may be what is bothering him today. That the person may not have come today to offer some bit of support. A warning has been issued to Gerald Hamilton again. And there goes Kadugala on Eric. Gets that overtake. We need some bit of clean driving today. But Kadugala is enjoying this battle. If the battle is clean, Kadugala is happy and he loves it. He relishes such battles. And there comes Samuel King. But what absolutely beautiful driving from these two drivers today. There is mutual respect between Eric and Kadugala, and you can see it on the track as well. Kadugala trying to protect that lead. A difference of 0.8 seconds separates him from Eric, who is not willing to give up yet. 1 lap to go. And 1 lap and a half to race for. As things stand, Eric will finish second. Joel Kamadi will finish third. Because Kadugala is enjoying that 3-second penalty that Eric has. But for him, it's about finishing that checkered line ahead of Eric. And Eric makes the overtake on Kadugala. But Kadugala has not given up yet. And he makes the overtake, but goes wide. A 3-second penalty has been issued to Gerald Hamilton yet again. Somebody give him some nanga. It seems Gerald Hamilton may need some nang to calm him down. And Kadugala has gone off the track, and now he is behind Joel Kamadi and Eric. He is 3.1 seconds behind the race leaders, which only means that Kadugala could find himself finishing third with 1 lap to go. How did it go wrong for the race leader? How did it all go wrong? Now, 1 lap to go. This is the final lap. This is where it all comes down. Joel Kamadi is attacking the race leader Eric. And now Kadugala is also 2.5 seconds behind the race leaders, which only means that Eric is going to finish in third. Too much mathematics. This only sounds like a Uganda Cranes affair. 0.8 seconds separate Joel Kamadi and Eric. 0.5 seconds. On board with the two drivers now. Can Joel Kamadi master a bit of space? And Kadugala needs to finish below 3 seconds. Can he get the DRS? Yes, he does. And he gets to make the overtake. Joel Kamadi goes and takes the lead again for the second time since this race began. Sector 3. And Kadugala, well, this is not what he wanted. He has totally lost it in this race, which ultimately means that he finishes third when we get to the checkered line. And there comes Joel Kamadi, gets to the checkered flag, and he wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. What a race he's had. What a race to forget for Kadugala, who finishes 2.8 seconds, which only means that Eric finishes behind Kadugala into third. B-Wall.
What happened to Kadugala?
Just spun. B-Wall, who won in Sochi, has had a race. And Gerald Hamilton finally comes down and finishes. Kadugala finishes third. Eric finishes second. Eric is the driver of the day. But like we said at the beginning of it all, Gerald Hamilton is the winner of the first ever Formula 1 eSports Championship in Uganda that has been brought to you by Next Level, and he gets to walk home with 1 million Uganda shillings. What a tournament, what a race, what a championship we've had, ladies and gentlemen. From all of us here at Next Level Experience, it's goodbye until next season, and we're saying goodbye and enjoy everything else. Bye bye for now.